for the music selection, I guess, from FuerzaDon, and yep, I think we're good to go. We have FuerzaDon, Stronghold, Mario, Shulk, Wedding Mario once again. I love the white skins in this game, dude. They are so clean, especially Mario's and Peach's. I think they're super clean.
Yeah, the wedding ones. I mean, the peach one is not the wedding one, but it's really smooth. But I think my favorite is the gothic one from Daisy. And,
Oh yeah.
I don't know, all the other skins are covered the pink ones. So, right now we're seeing actually what we were talking about already, switching to the shield are being able to stand a little bit more of damage and just get your knockback reduced. First done putting on the Buster are trying to rack up some more damage and apply so much more shield pressure, but you know that comes with a price. As much damage as you deal, you're gonna get. And already putting it with that backer at 99%, only 66 for Stronghold. And this is the second Mario, if I'm not mistaken, that we're seeing today.
Yeah, we have Super Dog in the first match opening stream, and now we have Stronghold. And this is gonna be so much fun because at the end of the day, it's a disjoint, and it's not any disjoint. It's one of the biggest disjoints, right? And you also kill like Parda, and you can move like Mitra, and you can tank like Bowser, Metal Bowser, and
you can jump like Kirby.
Yeah, you can make Ganondorf levels of damage with Sheik level combos. Like, you have everything. He's one of the best characters in the game. In a void. If you see it in a void, like on a void, yes. But now, oh, that's gonna be the stock? No, okay, 127% smash art is not gonna be enough, but it was definitely almost the stock. And Stronghold is not really caring that much about the disjoint. He's just closing the distance so well, and he's not overusing his projectiles, giving, you know, FuerzaDon something to latch onto. He's just playing safe, going around FuerzaDon and trying to punish whatever he can and not whatever he cannot, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right now, it's just the speed art, to connect the sweep combos, the sweep strings, and putting up the extra damage with that Buster already hitting a strong at 59%. It could be even more, but nice air that's trying to avoid being dealt. That amount of damage that Shulk deals whenever it is a Buster is just insane, you know, the comparison, the nice comparison, the double switching into the jump from the shell. I think the first one, the jump was quite a mistake, you know, what a mistake.
It could have been a mistake, or it could have been a mix-up. It could have been a mix-up, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, sure, you're comboing me, you're waiting for shield. Nah, baby, I'm a fast faller now. I'm falling like Fox right now. I have Fox's gravity. It could have been a mix-up, you know? It happens.
Yeah, it could definitely happen. I'm gonna jump like way out of here. We're gonna be maybe FuerzaDon trying to farm that situation, but
the movement.
He managed to switch to the shield art, the Stronghold right now at 136%, trying to close out hit stocks as soon as possible. And yeah, whenever shoots and such, it is when he gets low standards, because you know he can just decide in all the ways possible the pace of the match. Right now, if FuerzaDon wanted, he can look for a timeout.
I mean, he could, but I don't think it's feasible. I mean, he's at 107%. He's on Buster Art. He's gonna get a lot of damage being in a disadvantage. And 3 minutes and a half on his last stock. Yeah, timeout is not an option anymore. If it was like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, because I have seen some players just, okay, I'm in advantage, I'm at 5 minutes, okay, time to just jump around with speed and chill. You know, that's one of the main strategies. If you want to time out someone out, you need to be switching out between speed, jump, and shield, because that way you're going to be almost not only unreachable, but unkillable too. So yeah, a Stronghold already at 28%, trying to get those string of offers, you know, to get a little bit of damage. FuerzaDon applying that pressure to the whip grab, just going to connect with the shield. Shield is going to save in that interaction. Once again, we got the speed art. Mario is definitely one of those characters that really struggles in the speed art, but goes straight conversion. We got a little bit of damage, of course, Don's bar already at 93%. A little bit of the conversion with that up and delay.
He barely makes it back.
Towards Don's bar. Wow, yeah, barely makes it back, but that was really delay.
Yeah, and I like how he's switching out to shield. Because at the end of the day, he doesn't want to make damage, but he just wants to kill, and he goes for the kill. But no, Smash Monado art is out. 135, that's enough with the reverse up smash from Stronghold, taking the first game of the set. I mean, this could be a pretty good upset if we see it happening, you know?
Oh yeah, most definitely. This is going to be, if this happens, it's going to be a pretty noticeable upset for Stronghold, because FuerzaDon just one of the best Shulks in the world, if I say so, and the best Shulk in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, by by a mile, by a mile and a half.
Yeah, exactly. So imagine just not only beating one of the best Shulk in Mexico, that's definitely an achievement right now, and Stronghold is definitely working for it. But let's see which is going to be FuerzaDon's strategy in order to keep Mario at bay, because that matchup could have been a little bit more down to the if he decided to compound a little bit more with the shield art, but as you were mentioning, it sometimes is not quite feasible in some interactions, But yeah, let's see. We're gonna be going back to Pokemon City 2 because why not? Because Pokemon City 2 absolutely makes the best games. And yeah, here we have it once again. The winning Mario versus the Shulk. I really like that Shulk scheme. I haven't played Xenoblade before, so I don't know who's referencing that skin. So I'm sorry, chat.
Yeah, I'm lost too.
Let's start with the match.
Yeah, I mean, FuerzaDon starting strong per usual. At the end of the day, that is his job. He has to be the one proposing because he's the one with the safe joint. He can't really camp him out. He has to. Well, he can. But it's not the strategy in the matchup, right? Mario can actually close up the distance fairly quickly, fairly easily. And that shield, it's almost out. We have FuerzaDon up by a solid margin, percent-wise at least, 77%, 25% regarding FuerzaDon. And we're starting to see the Mario combos, but the shield Monado coming in clutch, going for the speed, trying to put him in an edge guard situation that he can close up with a frame trap with the Smash Monado, and just what is he gonna activate it? Not enough time. And it's interesting. Wow. He's not. Look, he's storing the Monado timing. You can actually store up frames. It takes a certain amount of frames, right? And he's storing the frames. He's taking less time. He's being optimal.
Yeah, exactly. He definitely knows all of the tricks that this character has. I mean, that's what you get when you're professionally playing FuerzaDon. But I was about to say that the shield art, it's so funny to me because as a main motor, whenever you're trying to be shield, he just did the shield art and he just gets off of that. That's so annoying. So I can imagine the feeling that Stronghold is kind of preventing right now when Aaron is trying to just juggle FuerzaDon with those uppers and he just falls immediately with that shield art. But what's not going up right now is not punishes by FuerzaDon's art. He's applying so much pressure right now. Nice spacing with that conversion there, just trying to keep a hitbox behind him in order to not let Stronghold approach. And now clever decision making right there. Nice, have to look super well spaced and the smash R wasn't even necessary without total second stroke.
Dude, that was crazy. FuerzaDon downloaded Stronghold after the first match. I mean, both of them are great players. They are both going to adapt, but we're seeing it's just incredible what FuerzaDon is doing right now because he didn't just adapt. He's commandingly and soundly destroying Stronghold in this match because.
He looks really comfortable.
Yeah, he looks pretty comfortable. I mean, 151%, and he cannot close the stock. Stronghold is struggling to even get a sliver of light regarding an opening. And the smash art is here, and the after is not gonna be enough, but he's gonna go with the arch yard. No, smash, the jump switch was probably not the call, but FuerzaDon is just everywhere. He's covering every single option, and Stronghold cannot even take any single part of the momentum back. He's throwing so much with this match, and FuerzaDon is just playing around him, and the F smash is gonna take the first stock from FuerzaDon, but this looks like an impossible comeback.
I mean, maybe not impossible, but really, really hard. Right now, timeout is really, really feasible by the person. He just doesn't need to approach, but wow,
Yeah,
amazing edge guard by the person. He doesn't even need it. That timeout, just being in his head with rent free. But yeah, amazing fair, just applying some pressure. And I really like what some of tournaments are doing right now, that they put the stage lists up in those little cards that are hanging up from your neck. I really like it.
It's so useful because sometimes you know you're wondering, hey, why do people still use Lilat? People don't use Lilat anymore, right? And then you look behind and it's like, oh, there is Lilat. Who would have guessed? I guess we all now have only one band, huh?
Yeah, working with the wild band, because you're definitely, if Lilat is present, you're definitely gonna be fine. I just hate Lilat so much.
Dude,
I
it's
know
a
that
worst stage.
It's a really easy stage to hate, and I know it's one of the common stages to hate. I just hate it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Don't blame me for being with the hive mind with that, because yeah, it's just an annoying stage. But let's get back to this stage, which is not. I think this is one of the best neutral stage. Small battlefield. I really like though. It almost resembles from Stadium 2, but with bigger blessings. So yeah, let's see how these works out. For Stronghold's part, already trying.
I think this is a good counter pick.
Mile.
I think there's a good counter pick for a Stronghold. I mean, there is less space for Shulk to pretty much dance around you. Now you actually have to spar. And that's what Stronghold needs. He needs sparring, because otherwise FuerzaDon is just gonna keep playing around him. Having all that space that he had in Pokemon Stadium 2 was pretty much the biggest issue in this matchup, right? For at least for Stronghold until now. The amount of space that FuerzaDon had to work with was way too much for Mario to cover, whilst trying to get a hit, whilst trying to defend, whilst trying to not die, right? And he, especially after FuerzaDon adapted, it's just a constant struggle for Stronghold, and he's not yet dead, but he's pretty much dead already. 159%, almost everything can kill right now. And no second up air. We saw FuerzaDon with the shield trying to bait it out. No, he couldn't bait it out. And now FuerzaDon is just playing neutral, just waiting, trying to bait Stronghold into making and committing to an option. But Stronghold takes the lead on this third game. That was not what I was expecting as of 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, and definitely Stronghold really committed. That actually
Overkill much?
Immediate response that didn't last so much for Stronghold, already putting two stock beats once again, only in the 20s. Working right now, both of these players just trying to maintain neutral. None of them wants to overextend in any situation, because they know that's going to be a lot of damage dealing into their cards already, because only able to 55. And right now, if Shulk decides to switch off stage and he switches to the smash art, pretty much done. Nice switch. The shield art, as mentioned, the storage with the arts, it's been so amazing by FuerzaDon's part. Who knows what this is right now? 69% for Stronghold, just trying to turn the set to 6. Since FuerzaDon has been doing that reverse air to put a hitbox behind him, and in front of him is in case of Stronghold, just try to whiff that nair and try to punish him for his other station. It has been an amazing decision by FuerzaDon's part, you know.
Yeah, we're watching a way closer game after after last game's beating. That was like beating a child in case of FuerzaDon because that was absurd, absurd. In the case of this match, FuerzaDon is just, as you said, he likes to put a hitbox around him or behind him as he's moving. But at the end of the day, that's what you want. At the end, Mario wants to approach, and Mario has little limbs that he uses to hit and make damage. Shulk has a sword,
Yeah,
and
this
if my math is correct, a punch and an arm and a leg loses to a sword. I could be mistaken, but you know, I want to think logically. I think that's how it works, right?
yeah, logically, would say that, but yeah, definitely Mario has the counter work really well to close out for the second stuff already at 28%. With Shulk, with that smash, you can never get too comfortable in that situation, because that's one of the main characteristics from Shulk. He can close out the stocks almost immediately with that smash or whatever it is at his advantage. So yeah, I was mentioning before, Shulk can really decide a bit too much, but Stronghold is not letting FuerzaDon respond and feel comfortable in that chiller already at 50%. I was about to say that he hasn't been able that second stuck from Stronghold, but immediate response with that backer did enough to close it out already at 170%, if I'm not mistaken. FuerzaDon almost at 70%. And yeah, here we have the strings.
Ooh, he barely survived on that one.
The counter, yeah, almost barely surviving, but what an amazing switch on the FuerzaDon's part.
Now Stronghold is the one downloading FuerzaDon because this is just crazy. They're downloading each other up in every single match, and the back here closing up the stock. These are just bangers, man. We're having bangers of sets. We started with Super Dog. Sí, no, bandos uno a favor.
Okay, I thought a lot of people.
No. We were just verifying the match. 2-1 in favor of Stronghold.
Stronghold's favors right now, but yeah, it was really nice adaptation by Stronghold's part. We're back once again to Pokemon City 2. As you were mentioning here, Shulk needs a little bit more space to try to zone out FuerzaDon. I mean, the Stronghold with the hitbox from the sword, as you mentioned, as we were talking, the sword definitely beats tiny pair of limbs from Mario's part, and it looks like it's working right now. Amazing open up by FuerzaDon for a lot of damage, but he's putting up some work over there, just trying to keep it at bay, to not feel really.
Oh my god, that was
amazing!
Gnarly!
Block.
That was gnarly! God damn! Stronghold is popping up and he's about to make the upset because FuerzaDon is needed to go way beyond this stage on winner's side of the bracket, but he's struggling so much with Stronghold, and he's not adapting. He cannot adapt at this point. He's struggling so much. He's one whole stock behind, and the percentage is pretty much the same. And FuerzaDon is just struggling so much. He cannot win in neutral, and when he does, he's just getting out-punished by Mario, which shouldn't be the case. But at the end of the day, it's because FuerzaDon is not winning neutral enough. Like that's the issue here.
There's room for some adaptation still, because we're only at 5 minutes into the match. It looks really hard. I'm gonna really hard, but Shulk's definitely a character that can make a comeback. So let's not count FuerzaDon out just yet. In the backer to put out Stronghold in that position where he has closed a lot of Stronghold stocks with that bird. That's really amazing space version. And yeah, there we have it. Bird has been just the MVP from FuerzaDon's part of the 104%. Working his letting Stronghold approach. And as you mentioned, I think Mario does really well whenever FuerzaDon is in the speed art because speed. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just so much. There's not a lot of characters that just can't keep up with that type of speed.
Yeah, no, you're running around at the speed of sound, right? FuerzaDon is doing a great job trying to keep that second stock because if he takes enough, well, if he gives enough damage through Stronghold, this is pretty doable. But if he dies right now, it's gonna be so hard for FuerzaDon to come back. If he managed to get like 70%, 80%, 90%, or even getting it to 100 before losing that second stock, it's gonna be the most optimal option. But that's not gonna kill 188%. Rage is all the way up. I don't think he can store any more rage anymore. And he's going into the shield art, trying to do some passive damage, like little by little trying to interact. Jump art, speed art. We're doing an entire rumble because the up smash takes the putting FuerzaDon in his potential last stock on winner's side of the bracket of this tournament. Viva la Smash.
Yeah, definitely. It's potential winner side stock over here. But there we have it. We had that strategy that we were talking about. The one with speed, chill, and jump. And wow, that's what I'm telling you.
My God.
Smash art. It is such a clutch art. And Shulk is definitely a character that can definitely make a comeback, and it is one stock a piece back to even almost after all the advantage that Stronghold had worked so hard for getting. FuerzaDon immediately responded. That amazing did was definitely an amazing read.
Yeah.
Smash art, up smash, being able to close out Stronghold so super early and just giving him the chance to breathe and try to make this comeback.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, FuerzaDon had to do something. But we were not expecting FuerzaDon to also be a librarian because he read that like a book. Yeah, FuerzaDon is doing a great job. He's coming back. He got the momentum now because he broke the entirety of Stronghold's mental in that moment. Like, Stronghold is, like, you can see the difference in plays out. He's playing a bit more reserved. He's playing slower. He's not approaching, and he was approaching. And that is pretty much costing him a lot of percent, and it could cost him the game. But he comes with the up smash, and FuerzaDon coming down with the shield art, trying to find whatever punish he can so that he can close the Stronghold stock and take it to the last game. But we have him falling with the fairs, falling with the nairs, speed art putting him again off stage situation. Trent recovering high, he mixes it up, and the backer is it up. We got a game 5 on our hands. First game 5 we have right now. It's our first game 5 of the day.
First game 5 of the day, and what an amazing set, great adaptation from FuerzaDon's part. Despite of being a little bit behind during the first 2 stocks of the game, that up smash with the smasher was so crucial for putting in the mental state back into FuerzaDon's favor. So he was able to make it back, and let's see which stage are we gonna have right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is our first game 5 of the day, and this can get closer than that.
Dude, I told you we were gonna have bangers today, and this is only one of them. Because we're still waiting for Javi, we're waiting for Cloudy, we're waiting for Gilhue, Big Boss. We have such great talents. We're waiting for Munich. We have great talents of the game today, right here. Don't move up your seats. If you're hungry, get some Uber Eats, get any kind of food you want, because, man, you cannot miss any of the games we're going to have today, because FuerzaDon is starting with the combos 56%, and he's starting to get Mario combo. Remember that, the Monado arts, each of them give you a different increase in your stats, right? But also, they increase how much damage you receive by a certain percent. Each of them.
Yeah.
Well, excluding Buster, I think, no, Smash. Smash reduces the damage.
Yeah,
And shield.
It can just it can backfire you. That's the thing. It can actually backfire you.
No
But
jump?
amazing
No jump.
fair and no jump, and that fair was enough to close out Stronghold's first stock. And yeah, here we have the shield because he doesn't want to lose this pressure, this precious first stock. He wants to deal as much damage as possible because neither of these players want to keep up the advantage they gain, and both of them want to keep up moving in the upper bracket. First of all, already 118% Stronghold trying to approach, trying to cut him, jumping with that reverse option. He has caught him before. I mean, it is, it's not strange with that start because he knows that he has caught FuerzaDon before with that attack and
With the
almost
tech.
got the rig with the up smash block. Nice take by FuerzaDon.
Dude, that tech was a miracle. That was a godsend frame because he was probably like 1 or 2 frames off of hitting that smash attack. That was a God-given gift because he's living on gifted time. He's living on gifted time, 141%. A lot of Mario hits are gonna kill right now. A downer, kind of a little bit like a jump height up above the platform could kill. And FuerzaDon is just going crazy. The back throw is not gonna be enough. It should not be enough. And FuerzaDon is just coming back. He's adapting. He has the entire momentum and he knows he has it. He's not letting Stronghold get any of it back. You're gonna hit me, yes, you can get your neutral win, but it's not gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a straight hit and try to kill me with those because I'm not gonna let you combo me. I'm not gonna let you do anything that could give you any sense of memento, any sense of activity. He's not letting himself activate.
Yeah, definitely it's not letting Stronghold just multiple around his play. His main plan of play right now. And once again, the pair just being able to close out Stronghold. Second stock shooting into the shield hard because as we were mentioning, FuerzaDon doesn't want to let Stronghold close it out, but he does with that immediate response with the offer, and it can look really tough right now. But I mean, FuerzaDon make it in the last match. Stronghold can definitely make it in this and put on once again the one stock piece. But right now, FuerzaDon is working with a solid 2 stock, putting for Stronghold at the already 59%, 34%, and it could mean the end of Stronghold's run in the winner bracket if he decides to switch up to the smash out.
Yeah, I mean, Stronghold is on his potential last stock in winner's bracket, but FuerzaDon is someone who won't let things go just like that, right? He's still having the Monado arts, he has a shield art, he's keeping himself safe. He's not rushing, he's just waiting, he's punishing. But also, Stronghold is not any player, right, that you can just punish by existing, because he's off stage and he goes for the water, not enough to get the kill. The jump art giving him one of the best drifts in the game, and the speed art giving him pretty much the best neutral, one of the best neutrals in the game. FuerzaDon is just trying to close it up, 98, 89, and 101. This could be Stronghold. He's officially in kill percent, and he was like kill percent like 30% ago if he had the smash with that arm, right?
That could have been hit. That definitely could have been hit. And didn't switch off to the shield R. That was most of their stuff going for.
Last stock scenario.
Now it
Let's
is
go.
last stock scenario. Definitely not a last hit, but
No.
a last stock scenario. Here we got the shield.
He's going down with the fair.
In a comfortable position. He's trying to get him with the fair, but he quite doesn't get it. Mario already 114%. But we have talked about this. A missed eye, a rhythm spike, or a pretty awkward situation in FuerzaDon, it could mean his demise right now, but
Yeah.
he's working well right now. He's trying to continue. He doesn't want to let Stronghold approach. He can camp this out with almost to the 1 minute on the timer, putting on
He's gonna camp the
this much hard. He tries to close it at 135%. He's not letting him breathe. He's just applying so much psychological pressure. Fair. Once again, he's in this uncomfortable position. He tries to read him, but what doesn't get it?
That fair was so stale.
Get that fair.
That
That's
F
it.
tilt is enough. FuerzaDon takes the game, stays in winner's bracket. 3-2. Stronghold goes to loser's bracket. We just had a banger of a set to close our turn to cast. My dear, I had a great time with you. Thank you so much, Sid. I had an amazing time with you, man.
Yeah, definitely. It was such a fun time being here with you today, my dear Gausa. We definitely had some amazing matches in this side of the stream. So I don't know who's coming up to replace us, but I'm sure they're amazing. Amazing to work here with you. So If you like our commentary, or if you just want to get a little bit